a huge part of my healing journey required me to wake up to the different schemes, plots, um, and manipulations of those around me, because people are unevolved. Like, most people are unevolved, and they operate the way that animals do. They behave in a very low, instinctual, aggressive, and really perturbed manner. It's very disturbing that people have normalized manipulative tactics and manipulative behavior, because a lot of the behavior that people glorify now today is what was done to our indigenous ancestors and how they were colonized and tricked. Um, if you remember that Christopher Columbus wrote in his journals that when he encountered the indigenous folks in the South America, that he experienced utopia. They were kind, generous, compassionate, considerate. They had a very clear justice system among them. Right? They lived in harmony with the divine, and he then followed up with, they will be easy to conquer. So he manipulated them because they genuinely believed that he was operating in genuineness and in goodness the way that they had been. Right? They would never think to operate in a manner that's duplicitous or evil or conniving. That is the mark of Cain. Right? That is the mark of Cain versus the children of Abel. So the people in my life that are lessons, right? They're really just lessons. They were lessons for my learning experience. They know that I know, right? They know that I know that the way that they were behaving was disgusting, was inhumane, was petty, but most importantly was unevolved, because all it did was teach me about the different dynamics of neurotypical people, the different behavioral patterns really of neurotypical people, but also more importantly, the darkness that lies in the hearts of human beings that are not one with source and not one with themselves. Right? They know that I view them as monkeys, right? As rocks, right? At a low level of consciousness and a low level of awareness, because again, you have to understand that where we are at intellectually, it took time for us to get here. We had to rise our consciousness representing the sun. We had to rise and put effort into having this level of awareness of ourselves and the world around us. And so when people devolve, because as the sun rises, it too can set, right? It too can set. And so if a sun starts to devolve, consciousness starts to set. A mind starts to devolve. And so a person is operating in these hyper-aggressive, manipulative, conniving, Machiavellian type of manner. It's important to know these behaviors, right? To know these strategies, to understand how narcissists operate, how sociopaths operate, how psychopaths operate. It's important to know, but it's important not to allow them to turn your heart and to turn you, right? You know how to defend yourself and operate accordingly, so you're no longer prey for this type of predator, right? Or you become a type of predator yourself. I learned how to play the fool quite well, right? In order to observe these people and trick these people into thinking, oh, you got me. Oh no, you got me. Ah, psych. It's chess, not checkers, baby. But it's very important not to allow these people to taint your heart, because that's what they're coming after, right? That's what I realized that they were coming after. They were trying to destroy my innocence. They were trying to destroy my joy. They were trying to destroy my optimism, my connection with spirit, because spirit resides within the heart. That is where its house is, right? In the heart. When you're reading about bhakti in Hindu texts, and you see the depictions of Hanuman having Lord Rama in his heart, or different devotees having Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu and Mother Lakshmi in their heart. This is saying that the divine resides within your heart, right? That's where the divine lives, right? That's why it's super important to not allow this world to sully or harden your heart. That's what these people try to do, because your innocence, your joy, your pleasure lies within, right? The love that you have for the divine, the love that you have for your life, for yourself, is always going to keep you optimistic and open to new love, to new opportunities, to more in your life. So whatever perils that you face, you know that you are not going to be defeated, that there's more to come, there's more joy, there's more love, there's more happiness outside of this person, outside of these situations, outside of these people, right? I know it grinds their gears. It really grinds their gears that they weren't able to keep me knocked down, that they weren't able to succeed, that I got the joy down in my heart. Hey, down in my heart. And I am able to thrive and keep teaching and keep being myself and keep celebrating my life, right? That is power, right? That is the best revenge. The best revenge is not money, it's not men, it's not even a physical body glow up, even though I'm hitting them hard with that. You see this waist? Yeah, wasted. It's joy. The greatest revenge is your happiness, because despite of it all, despite everything that they put you through, despite all the perils, all the trials and tribulations, despite all of the obstacles, I got a word, that they put in your way, you're still winning, you're still thriving, you're still joyful, you're still happy, you're still celebrating. Even their rejection didn't cause you to reject yourself. It just made you choose yourself harder and made you choose yourself more, right? They thought you were going to chase their validation. We don't chase men. We don't even chase paper, because we know that that's source within. The only thing we chase is God. The only thing we chase is the divine, baby. We're like the gopis. When Krishna started playing his flute, right? Thinking of Krishna daily. Then, ooh, he appears. Ooh, then we start dancing. Hey, hey, dancing with the divine. There's nothing that this world can do to you when you have divine love, when you know what your source is. Your source is within, not without. That's how the world gets you to sell yourself. That's how the devil, right? The devil, meaning the material world, gets you to sell yourself, because you depend on external validation and external things in order to feel joy, in order to feel sustenance, in order to feel peace, in order to feel celebratory. Nah, baby. All of that is origined within. Even if I have no dollars to my name, I got the joy in my heart, meaning that money will come, because again, we know that this universe is cause and effect, right? It's a cause and effect reality. The money is the effect. The cause is your state of being, is your mindset, right? Your frame of mind. As above, so below, as within, so without. And so when people can't turn your heart, when they can't break your heart, when they can't sully your heart, they can't sully your connection to the source. And as long as you're connected to the source, you're abundant, you're rich, you're loved, you're welcomed, you're chosen, right? You're beautiful. All you, all truth. Whatever you want to call it, however you feel its name, just know that that is the truth of your being. Nothing else is true. Nothing else matters. So don't let this world harden your heart. Don't let this world deter your path. Don't let this world, right, break your spirit, break your heart. There might be a few fragments. They might stab it. But even then, let the light of the divine shine within you, because the divine can heal all things. Its love can heal all things. And it will renew you and resurrect you time and time again. That's why I win, and it eats them up. Period.